So, we're back at it again. Hi. Woo! So we're here now.
We are back.
We're back.
It's with a new face.
With a new face.
It's good to be back, really.
We brought our friend Marshall Mathers.
Yes.
The real Slim Shady.
How are you doing, Marshall?
I'm good. It's
Nice.
nice to be back in Denver. I had a good week and a half break of things and substances, and that was nice. I didn't know Nebraska could.
Supply.
Fuck yeah.
Literally.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. It's good to have you back, man. It's good to get you on this.
Yeah,
Yes.
finally. I've been watching you guys ever since I was a kid, man.
I've been watching you ever since I was a wee babe.
Fucking love Vibe Check. I love what you guys are doing.
Nice.
No one's doing that. As far as I know, it's a pretty unique situation here.
Yes.
And you
Yeah,
guys
we're
are
trying something new.
you guys are killing it.
Trying it out. Doing
Episode
something
6 gonna be coming out.
Episode
Yes.
6.
This
Yeah.
is.
Gosh, feels like only yesterday. And it was actually only like 3 weeks ago.
You guys remember one
I know.
pilot episode?
I love watching and seeing how young we were.
Yeah.
So youthful.
Yeah.
So
full
youthful.
of joy.
God, the hair was so much better.
Days.
Those were the days.
Yeah, dude, it's super cool. I love it. I've shown my friends, and they think it's fucking super sick.
I love
Fuck
that.
yeah.
Fuck yes.
You guys
That's
are
what I
starting a
want.
movement.
Starting a movement. We're going to make a nation.
The real Vibe Check Nation.
That's the plan.
Yes.
Might be a cult.
I hope.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on who would describe our.
Yeah.
It's a covenant.
Yeah. Oh God. Just don't get any sketchy peeps on your
You didn't eat the Christ Crispy that we gave you?
Christ Crispy. Oh. Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Well, I pissed myself and forgot who I was for a minute, and
Oh,
then
shit.
yeah.
You're only supposed to eat half of that.
I was
shit.
supposed to have half of that Christ Crispy.
Whoa. That was quite the
Fuck.
trip. Better than any mushroom I've ever had.
If we do start a cult and we do have like a communion bread, I want it to be called a Christ Crispy.
That's pretty good. You come up with that?
Sort of.
It's clever. That's clever. You guys are witty.
Sharp.
Sharp. Well, that's the other hard part about doing like a podcast thing is you guys are always constantly talking about whether it's beanbags for half an hour.
Yeah.
But like you
Oh,
always
no.
got some, that's a hard thing. I can't do it. It's just like coming up with stuff. Always. You just
Yeah.
have to fill in space. Like that's a really hard thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope people understand that because you're just talking about.
Yeah, all the car dealerships are closed, so our bullshitting had to be used elsewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
It's the perfect job for a car salesman. You just
Yeah, it was either this or lawyers.
Well, it's not even like you guys talk about bullshit. It's you guys just
Talk some
bring
real
up
shit.
it. You're not faking it.
Mhm.
Whatever you guys are talking about, you're truly passionate about talking about,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and that's really, really nice.
No, literally.
It's like having a conversation with somebody who cares and not just talking just to talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's annoying as shit.
Well, yeah, I mean that's why we started this. We were two dudes that actually cared about our cognitive thought,
Yeah.
and we were like, man, I just not only so that people can enjoy it, but also like I want to remember these conversations.
Yeah, true.
So to like
Literally.
put it there in history.
Just in the end, regardless where this goes, you guys still have this to look back on.
Exactly.
And it's on
Absolutely.
YouTube's.
Yeah.
You guys could even do Spotify, like that DistroKid thing I was talking about. where you can-
Yeah, I've been looking into that.
Just for the convenience of being able to close your phone
Mm-hmm.
and then listen,
That would
Yeah.
be nice.
that'd be super cool.
We're getting there. We're trying a lot of new things. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fucking A. Now
Yeah.
we have a guest on.
Yeah,
First
dude.
guest.
First
First
guest.
guest.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
The Focusrite definitely would help with that, you know.
Yep.
The
Yes.
the double can do two.
The double is great for travel too, because it's
Yeah.
so tiny and it doesn't
Yeah.
require power.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
it-
exactly. That's nice.
That's
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah, that's probably the only problem with this is you gotta plug it in and
You gotta plug
Yeah.
it in somewhere. Luckily,
Fucking
there's power up here.
plug it all the way through my house.
Yeah. Plug it all the way through the house.
Yeah.
Glad I can supply.
No, yeah, it worked out really well, dude. All right, so
Now it's time to get down to the nitty gritty.
yep. I guess a better intro for who you is and what
Yeah.
you do. This is one of my oldest friends on both my sides. And this guy moved here from Nebraska.
See.
Where from Nebraska? I have no idea.
Exactly, me neither. Grand Island, Nebraska. So
Nebraska has islands?
Nebraska does not have islands.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why they came up with that. I always thought because it started with grand. There's a lot of grandparents there, so I was like, it's a place to die.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe.
a place to die.
Maybe.
Maybe something.
If I die, I want to be surrounded by corn.
Oh God, dude, I do not miss that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I was talking to a girl yesterday, and she just walked outside, and she was like, "It smells like fucking cow shit." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't." I miss that. I miss that.
Welcome.
That
But
tastes good.
Yeah, and I live next to a highway and a train track. There's like
Ooh.
literally where that building is, fucking right there. Like,
Damn.
Big city living out there.
can it? Yeah. God. It just drives you crazy. Well, it's just like it's not a place for. I think it's a great place to like if you're to raise kids and it's calm. There's not a lot. I mean, last night there was a guy in the alley screaming his ass off.
Here?
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck everyone!" He was so intense about it, and I like woke up.
What's he get for living here?
It's like 3 a.m. I'm like, oh shit, and I thought I heard the gate. I'm like, dude, I'm about to grab
Oh.
Ethan's shotgun and blast some bitch real quick.
Yeah.
So it's
You
like,
should have. That would have been a better story.
yeah, yeah, killing somebody and like, hey, I'm on a podcast. I'm a murderer.
I'm a murderer.
And that's the cool thing about Denver. Is just there's so much fun
So
shit.
much shit going on.
So much.
There's so much that happens.
You're never. I mean, even if everything's closed, you're never bored. There's always either watching like tweakers do shit or just the mountains and
Mm-hmm.
like there's so much good in it. I
Mhm.
think that's why it's nice coming from Nebraska, is because like I appreciate it. I love it so much, and so did
Yeah.
Ethan when he went back to Michigan.
Yeah.
He came back, and he was like, "I'm so glad I'm out of there."
I imagine.
It's
That's
just
what he made
dreaming.
it sound like when we were talking to him. He was like, "Dude, I'm thankful to be back."
Yeah,
I was
I'm
like,
so
"Damn."
happy to be back. I mean, right now he's just like he's finding us both jobs to go work,
Fuck yeah.
just making money moves. We're broke as fuck right now. He's like spent all his money in Vegas and on 2 extra plane tickets that he missed.
Oh,
He was
fuck.
supposed to get back Thursday morning. That didn't work.
Damn.
And Friday morning, that didn't work. So we picked him up last night, or not last night, Friday
I need
night.
to get him a watch for Christmas.
Yeah, seriously, keep track of your shit, bro. But yeah, it's been quite a journey.
Yeah.
Fucking starting at Moe's.
Yup.
Yep.
Starting at the old barbecue and bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I met this cat.
Yeah. Yeah. We were running that at a very young age, getting people hot wings and beer.
Yeah.
That was a party. That was
Yeah, it's just a party.
a party. That was
Wasn't
the
even a job.
craziest job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a fucking hangout every time
It
you show
really
up to work.
was.
Yeah.
And it was like always shit faced at night.
Yep.
Every night.
Yeah.
Leaving at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
It was a lot
Just
for
getting-
some 2 young dudes.
Yeah. We're just moving straight out the gate after high school, and then
Yeah.
going into this wild world, and like it was like getting like fed shots from managers. Like so cool.
Yeah.
It was really interesting. And I think that's how like we kind of bonded in that, because we both were like, God, we don't belong here at
fuck?
all.
Yeah.
They're just like, this is so fucked up. Like we gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
we were like, we're gonna die if we stick around.
Yeah. We end up like those guys and never leave. And now most of them are jobless.
Most of them are
Yeah.
jobless now because of COVID, but also end up like them. I mean, what was it? There was like 2 heart surgeries,
Oh.
Yeah.
a couple jail reps. Like I mean, God, that place really took it out of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coke in the bathroom.
Yep.
Any bum cum?
No bum cum.
Okay, no bum cum there. Maybe I got the short end of the stick. Oh, now I gotta explain so I don't sound like I'm just running around.
There's a backstory
Pleasing
to this
hopeless-
bum cum.
homeless people.
Don't worry.
No, there's a
Yeah.
backstory. Okay, I'll tell this story real quick.
Just a quick little
Finally.
detour.
A quick little one. So I work as a guest service person for Target, the place everyone shops.
Yes.
And the thing about my job entails that I have to clean things that most people don't want to clean.
I don't really want to. No.
And usually that entails like if a kid pees or if someone
Throws
cut
up.
their like hand and bled everywhere.
Mm.
Like I've been trained how to put on like
The
gear and-
necessary.
yeah,
fucking-
and clean it up. However, what I don't think they were expecting with that job title is the homeless like to come in and use the display iPads or iPhones.
Fuck up shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and one of them came in and logged on to
Good morning.
Sorry.
whatever the good morning.
Fuck. Loading a dab. Sorry.
Sorry. Gotta load
Fuck.
it.
Just give me PTSD.
That alarm does give people PTSD.
Dude, it
makes you
does.
cringe.
Woke up to it like 3 different times
Sorry.
this morning.
Display things.
Display things, as in.
So, there are display devices for people to mess around with to see the new Apple products. And the homeless like to come in to usually check emails or message somebody, but this guy went on America's favorite website. I think it's called Hub Porn.
Hub porn.
Hub something. And he went on there and he found where the wild goose goes. And
That's a strange.
Let's just
wild
say he
goose.
went 5-on-1.
yeah, he went
Alright.
5-on-1, 2 rounds. And he's homeless, so he didn't care where that shot.
No.
Oh.
And he covered the display case
Ugh.
in his
Herbs and
stuff.
spices.
Yeah, in his 11 herbs and spices.
And his
Okay.
mayonnaise.
Yeah, and then he left. And then he left. And someone said, there's a cleanup on the display case, and it's bodily fluid. So I'm thinking, kid peed, someone cut their hand, something
Yeah.
gross. And I go there to go clean it up. And this is, oh God, guys.
It's hard to hear.
It's hard to talk about.
Yeah,
I go over there, and this is very interesting looking urine. I was like, this is like
It's got
a
a
little bit weird.
little bit of a tint.
Luckily, my research
gloss.
didn't require much study, and I quickly figured out what it was. Especially because the iPad that he used was still on the browser, so I kind of
Yeah,
connected the dots.
Sherlock Holmes.
It was so gross. So I had to clean it up. And before anyone thinks I got my hands in it, no, I was wearing like an apron and like these
Fucking
dish
3
gloves.
layers of gloves.
Literally so many gloves. And luckily, the way we clean those kind of messes is this like, it looks like kitty litter.
Yeah.
And you
Oh,
literally
yeah.
spray it all over everything, and then it turns it into kitty litter where it
And you
like
sweep
sweeps
it
it
in
up.
and
you
shit.
can-
And then you just sweep it up.
Pick it up like a solid.
Yeah.
So that happened. And then I came over here right afterwards.
Yeah.
And I was having just such a bad day. And
Yeah.
you're like, God, why do you look so heated?
What's up, man?
And I was like, because, man,
You don't want to know.
I had to clean up bum cum today.
And we're just shocked.
Yeah.
Diego, no. Give me a hug.
Yeah, where's the talk group for that?
You'd be fucking baptized after that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a Christ Crispy.
Fucking Christ Crispy. Just oh god.
That was bad.
That's no good.
That was the
So
day I
no
don't
bum
wanna
come
live.
at the fucking Moe's for you guys. That's nice.
Shockingly not. That's
No.
where you think it would be,
Yeah.
is a bar that's open till like 2 a.m.
It was
but
definitely
no.
there was definitely cum.
Yeah, but it
Like
wasn't
on
bums.
sandwich tables and there was one instance with a woman, but we won't get into that.
I love that story so much, though.
Fucking homeless chicks, man.
She wasn't homeless.
She was homeless at the time. She got kicked out.
Marshall, no.
It was being a young lad and being desperate, really.
Yeah.
And
Which station did you do it on?
sandwich station started seafood,
Started seeing.
which is
Whoa.
really
Did you
exactly.
travel?
I thought about it. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I travel all the time. So I'm here in Denver. I don't like to stay in one place. It was the seafood. I'm like, this stinks. And then I went to sandwich, and that kind of
Smelled the same.
yeah. Like something's not different here.
Still smells like fish.
But yeah, poor
Oh.
girl.
Poor Marshall.
Dude, seriously, the fuck? I was just working out the kinks, man.
Let me see
Yeah.
the lighter.
Figuring it out.
Just working it out. I mean, when you're young and dumb,
Full of.
yup, you do what you gotta do.
Yes.
Yeah,
We've all done what we gotta do.
yeah. I'm sure you. Well, you guys got fucking crazier stories than I do. I can imagine being an adolescent, young Ethan and Diego.
The funniest
in
part
Denver,
is that
Colorado, in a
when
city.
we start telling
Yeah.
a story, we think it's so average. We're just like, yeah, it was like Saturday night,
And this
and
happened.
everyone's
It was like,
jaw is just.
It's
Wait.
the great stories. Is like I don't know. I don't know how that happens to you guys. Like you just
fucking weird. It's like the stories find us almost. It's like,
Yeah,
kind of
seriously.
cursed.
Yeah, like I don't want this life anymore, but it just keeps happening.
Nah.
It does keep happening.
Drugs, sex, and bum cum.
Rock and roll.
Drugs, sex, and bum cum. God.
Legends. It's legends.
I don't want to keep reliving that though. But
Yeah, at some point you kind of fucking grow out of it. Like
Yeah.
I kind of want to get life started.
Yeah.
You know, I can do this for the rest. I mean, you could live like those guys at Moe's, just
Mm-hmm.
Fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Forever.
every
Yeah.
time, and
Yeah.
you're broke, and you got a kid already, and you're not ready for life
No, I think
because
it's
they
time
just
we
keep
gotta settle
ignoring
down.
it so
Mhm.
quick. You know.
Yeah. I have a fucking question for you though, Marshall.
Yeah, what's
What made you want to move out here, and also why Colorado?
Good question.
Good question.
So, well, I wanted to do something with music. That's the only thing I've ever wanted to do,
Yeah.
and because I'm just not good at anything else. And Nebraska just wasn't the move.
drinking.
There was just nothing. What?
Said you're good at drinking.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, and that would have just ran me into a pit if I would have stayed in Nebraska. It would just been
Yeah.
working a shitty job and not doing anything and not being able to find people that were relatable. I mean, they're all relatable to an extent. I've learned to like really appreciate all those people because they're really homey, nice.
Mm-hmm.
But like, my stepdad is basically my dad. He had friends out here who were also trying to do the music thing when they were my age,
Mm-hmm.
and they were in like music production and stuff. And one of them lives actually really close by. His name's Shavo. He's a fucking G. But my stepdad came out here a lot, and he was like, it's such a nice city.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, before 2014, when everything got legalized and it was just like overblown, but like he said, it's just a nice city and there's great music scene, and it's like okay, and it's close by. It was only 6 hours. The other option was Tennessee, and I didn't know jack shit about Tennessee.
Yeah.
I heard they got a cool rock scene, but I don't know. The mountains sounded really fucking cool to me,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I just trust everything my stepdad says. He's a smart guy. But so far, it hasn't steered me wrong. I mean, I'm not homeless.
Yeah.
No.
So that's good, and I have great stories with fucking you guys, and
Yeah.
you guys are like the only fucking friends I have out here. It's kind of sad. I
It's
really
not
need-
sad. You're the only
need to
friends
move
I
on.
have, and I have a blast. Like,
It's all the
I've had
friends.
enough
Only friends you
lifetimes.
need. to be
Yeah.
honest.
That's all you need.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely introduced me to some cool cats, especially this guy.
Hell yeah.
Maybe some girls in the early stages
Oh Christ.
in that
Yeah.
fucking apartment.
Yeah, that apartment was funny. We're looking for a new apartment, and that apartment complex came up,
Oh, no way.
and I was like, that is
Mattress.
so funny.
Shout out to Mattress property. Oh God, yeah. Ugh, I would never
Oh,
go
the
back.
nights in that apartment.
Never again.
Oh. Young and dumb and desperate, man.
Yeah.
That's just the
seriously.
story.
That's really it.
Wait, this makes it sound like we hooked up. Hold on. There were.
Oh yeah, no.
no.
Wait,
Hold on.
I didn't even go there, but yeah, on the outside it probably sounds like that. Yes, we had a threesome. It was just me and Diego and some random fucking homeless dude.
That is not what happened.
Invited the left hand over for the night.
I need a man's touch.
No, it was funny. We were hanging out like we usually did, and he was like, "Let's get girls over here." I was like, "Okay." So I happily obliged, and the night took a wild turn.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go to Waterworld.
Yeah, I just wanted someone to peacefully sit next to for a movie.
Yeah.
And that turned into a whole weekend extravaganza.
Yeah, it turned to not sleeping for 3 days.
Yeah. And that's how I knew I was gonna stay in Denver.
Yes.
'Cause I was like, this is fun.
Yep.
This is fun.
Always find some trouble to fucking get into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just always something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you can get away to the mountains and get the fuck away from everyone, or
Yeah.
then come straight into the city and get
Yep.
fucking down into that. It's like,
Yeah.
City is definitely the party life.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And especially before COVID, there is something every fucking night in Denver.
Yeah.
There
Like
really was.
every
Yeah.
night.
Seriously.
And it's like, damn, that's where I want to be.
That's what's
Fuck.
not, I love how many scenes are in Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every scene
It's
gets
just a
shown.
hodgepodge.
Fucking
It
me and
is.
Nick one day stumbled up in Arvada on a fucking furry convention. Like, all these motherfuckers just dressed up in fucking those animal
Holy
costumes. And I was like, damn.
That's wild. That's
Like,
wild.
there's this scene for this people. Like, there's that one motherfucker who lives wherever, and it was like, whoa, they do that shit in Colorado. Like, I'm down. And you
Yeah.
just find your people through that shit.
Yeah, you
It's
can
like-
always find your people. And they're always here. Like, I mean, there's one scene that isn't here, and it's the beach scene. And I
Well,
tried the beach
yeah.
scene, and it was,
in Florida.
yeah.
Yeah.
I tried that scene, and it's not for me. I'm more of a mountain river kind of guy than like
Yeah.
Yeah.
seawater and sand in the ass crack.
Yeah.
It's just not my scene. I don't know.
I'm not religious in any ways, but definitely
Mhm.
spiritual. And I think
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Roads just shit just happens,
Yeah.
and it just starts to make sense. It's
No,
just a
literally.
pattern,
Like
you
how
know?
you meet certain people,
Yeah.
or like you went to somewhere and
Yeah.
this happened, and
higher
it's like,
power, yeah.
For instance, what the fuck are the odds? First job I have, we're the same age,
Oh yeah.
out of
No,
everyone that works there.
out
Yeah.
of like 5, 6, 7
and
year
we
difference.
both fucking hate it.
Yeah, we hated it right away.
And we just like can relate.
Yep.
When Hudson moved out, my brother,
Mm-hmm.
and he moved in with me, he had a tough time just trying to find people.
Mm-hmm.
And I always just thought like it's just gonna come to him just like it came to me.
Yeah,
like,
it just
no, he
happens.
couldn't find anybody his age, so he just
Yeah.
hung out with us. And honestly, he's been doing that fucking most of his life. Whatever I was doing, he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
He was there.
Little
Fucking
younger
way
brother
more chicks
shit.
than I
Yeah.
have. I'll tell you that though. He's a fucking good-looking guy.
Oh, he's a
That-
stud.
Now he's killing it in the Marines.
Yeah.
He's actually
His cool points went up tenfold.
yeah.
Yeah, he definitely beat us in cool points.
Yeah,
Who
he
would've
beat us in
thought?
cool points.
Who
I know. Who would have
would've
thought?
That was his main plan this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was to one up us.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll let them think they're cool.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom, I'm
Check
cooler.
this out. I'm in the Marines and
Yeah.
throwing hand grenades.
He's
Yeah.
a cool kid.
Yeah, he's super
No, he's
cool.
got a good head on his shoulders.
He
He's
does.
fucking.
And I think he probably would have stayed if he just had more incentive, but it was just tough for him. Like,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
getting into a day job and fucking quitting again and finding another day job that you just don't like anyway. So you just find
Mhm.
out that doesn't work. It's not
Yeah.
working. So let's do something else.
Mm-hmm.
You have to find like not necessarily your passions.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, chase your passions,
Yeah.
but your passions typically don't pay the bills.
No.
Nope. Nope. But you got to find something where you're a good fit.
Yeah.
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 He needed some discipline in his life,
Yeah.
and I think that's definitely his calling.
Mhm.
I think he likes it.
And I think too, with just this just with this upcoming generation, they kind of don't see the longevity of
No.
how long you have to
No.
give this shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not fucking
It's
instant.
not gonna
It's not gonna happen
give you
overnight.
that shit. It ain't
Our
no
attention
fucking
spans are
Instagram
so
life,
bad.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
man.
why it's like, yeah, your grandpa had a fucking years,
Yeah.
decades, like
Yeah.
fucking
Lifetimes.
forever, and
Yeah.
then it takes him that one day where he's like, looks at it and it's like, wow, this is what I was supposed to do. Like,
Yeah. It
This is where
finally
it's
just
at.
yeah,
fruition. I think that's the word.
Yeah,
And just
fruition would be-
fucking comes to, and
Mhm.
like, this is it.
yeah,
I am so fucking happy now.
yeah,
And they still, like, what they find fun is getting drunk with their one friend who lives on a lake and playing cards.
God,
Hey.
that sounds nice. I'm
Like,
ready
that's
for that
it.
tomorrow.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah, seriously. Just the small things just seem so great.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you're living that fast-paced life, you just want more and more and more, and then
Yeah.
the coke sets in, and
Mhm.
fucking going to clubs and getting
Yeah.
pregnant or some stupid
Some
shit,
dumb.
something dumb. Like, you got to be able to just like chill. Just
Yep.
chill for a bit.
We
and
want that
think about it.
instant satisfaction, but the satisfaction that'll last is the one that you put work into.
Yeah.
It's not going to be
Mhm.
the one that you just made a 10-minute decision.
No,
It's gonna be-
literally.
that'll be fun for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
The ones that are worth it, the
Yeah.
ones that'll last you years, your kids' lives and everything, are
Mhm.
those ones that you've put work into. And I think that that's where the phrase where a lot of people our age like make this joke of boomers and generation
Mhm.
names and all that.
Yeah.
I think the reason why older generations don't despise us but look at us in a different light
Yeah.
is because we're immediately looking for instant gratification where
Mhm.
they worked for it for 35 years.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're just like, no, we're getting it tomorrow.
I want it. I want it now.
yeah.
I
I mean, that
want
would
it
upset
now.
anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and yeah, that's a huge thing about being young. You just
It
fucking
is.
just want to have fun and fuck and
Yeah.
do all this dangerous shit, but
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to fucking go and work an 80-hour week, and you're like,
yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
just to fucking manage.
You
And it's
pass the
like,
bank,
fuck.
and you're like, God, I'm about to just run in there.
Yeah.
Give me all the money.
Give me all the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, longevity. Longevity is
Yes.
definitely. Like
And
they
that's
did-
why, it's like nice to just the shit that makes you happy. Keep doing that because whatever.
Yeah.
That is what will keep you sane in the end of the day. Like,
yeah, if that's your thing, and that's what you want to spend most of your life doing, spending your time in a fucking barbecue day job and getting drunk every day, like,
Yeah.
and that makes you the happiest ever, and you're super content. That's perfect.
That's
No,
great.
I
literally.
wish I could do that.
Yeah.
Everybody
Absolutely.
probably wishes. Like, you're just
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
happy doing what you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's happening all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Yeah, that's some people's bag, and I don't know.
But
It's just what you carry. It's whatever it is that you hold above you that's gonna make your life worth being on this rock.
Mm.
Yeah.
And you have to have some meaning to being on this rock, whether that's like a family man or you, I don't know, help out the person next to you, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You have something that gives you purpose.
literally.
Just don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at
Fucking
all.
say
That's
it.
like my dad's #1 fucking saying, and
There's no
That's
point.
the best rule.
yeah, it's just like God, you can't even argue against that. Like I know I've talked
Oh
about
yeah,
it
what are
before,
you gonna
but like,
say against that? Like, no, say your mean things.
No,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like
Everybody deserves to be called a bitch. No.
it's like,
Slimy
cool.
bitch.
No.
It's like no, we can all just be nice, and or just fucking
And-
shut your mouth when you don't want to fucking when you don't have anything nice
We're
to say.
all in the same boat. So I don't understand what these teams
We're
are.
all on the same
Yeah.
rock.
Where it's like me versus you. It's
Yeah.
not like that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm always thinking about, like, what is everybody else going through? Like,
Mhm.
your story that you told on one of the podcasts, I can't remember, but you're talking about, I think it was this chick. You noticed her. She was just having a bad fucking
Mhm.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
and you thought about that. You could have gone on with your day
Yeah.
and just, like, fuck you.
Yeah, not
Like,
cared.
No, but you showed kindness. and
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking really important. And sometimes people, like, I want to, but it's like a nervous, self-conscious thing. Like, I
Yeah.
don't want to
Right.
fucking fuck it up somehow and be awkward. Like,
Mhm.
who cares? Who cares? Just showing anything
Yeah.
is so much more important, no
No,
matter if it's
literally.
awkward.
It really is.
And that's getting outside your comfort zone already. And then there's growth.
It really is actually.
Yep.
You're always gonna find growth out that.
Yeah.
Because you have to be a person who's good at sharing that, but you have to be also good at it. So to
Yeah.
do that, practice makes perfect. And everyone's first time of trying to be nice or
Yeah.
reaching out,
Mm.
you slip up.
Yeah.
And you say that thing to someone who needs some money on the street, and you're just like, don't use it on booze. And they're like, why would you say that to me?
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm
Yeah,
doing. I'm learning.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm figuring this out.
Really just trying to save money and get going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
it's just-
hopefully everybody's after something.
Everybody's
Some
after
goal,
something.
whether it's fucking going to the liquor store and getting fucked up, or
Yeah.
you just want good amount of savings in your account and live in a shitty apartment, but trying to find a house.
Well, how dare you
Mhm.
look at anyone like they're below you? I
Yeah.
mean,
no, that's so fucked up to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's just
you
like
can't, you can't look at that guy who is using his money at the liquor store and be like, wow, I'm so above him. And in the same instance, you're giving your time and energy to a person who is just as draining as his habit to alcohol.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's just as draining. And you're
Mhm.
wasting just as much money
Yeah.
and just as much of your time, which
Yeah.
you'll never
Yeah.
get back.
I heard this quote. Me and my uncle were actually fucking talking about it, and he was saying he's like, people are so quick to call out their own flaws that they
Mhm.
see in themselves in other people,
And project it,
and they
yeah.
feel like they have a need to tell them because they feel like someone would have told them and pointed out their flaws. So they're like, oh, this motherfucker's drinking.
Does
Like,
anyone react
boom.
good to that, though?
Yeah,
Does anyone
exactly.
like
Yeah.
being told what you're doing wrong when you
Oh,
know that
man,
someone's
no.
doing something wrong
Yeah.
on their own?
yeah, it's just like no, like that motherfucker has a sea of fucking shit going on. Like,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm cool with, like, call me out on my shit. If I'm fucking up, you
Yeah.
let me know.
set me
But
straight.
be
make sure it's
corrective, yeah.
growth, not just like you're a fucking
Not,
loser.
yeah,
and
not
you'll
putting
be
me
nothing.
down. You're
No.
fucking
Like, okay,
helping me.
Don't
fucking
put yourself up by
Yeah.
telling me what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, if I'm doing something wrong, get me on your level then. Help me get to where you are. Help
Yeah.
me aspire to, be better.
yeah,
Yeah.
But don't put me down so that you're above me.
yeah.
Mhm.
Because you're feeling as if we're on an even playing field
Fucking
and you don't
ego
like it.
trip and shit.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Well, the egos are way too high in this day. and
Whoa,
age.
man.
No,
Yo, fuck, we
literally.
can get on that, man. Just the social media in general, and everybody feels like they can just post whatever.
Post
Mhm.
whatever.
And or comment whatever the fuck they want.
yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
And
I've
then-
gotten rid of all of it. I got rid of Snapchat. I have Instagram
Smart.
just to promote the band, and then that's fucking it. It's
Oh,
just
yeah, you
toxic.
should
Every
fucking-
time I'm on it, I can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Just feel like I don't want this. It's first of all, it's a trap.
It's a black hole.
It's a total trap just to make the population dumber
Yeah.
and more
And make
complacent.
people feel fucking
Mhm.
shitty about themselves at the end of the day. It's just
Yeah.
like you go on there and you look at these fucking models and you're like, well,
I don't look like that.
yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Or just like fucking whatever. Like this dude's fucking 13 and he's fucking torn around goddamn Asia or
Yeah.
fucking
Mhm.
torn the US and it's
Yeah.
like, well, sick. I'm 21, still fucking struggling.
Yeah.
Like fuck. And
The
it's just
idea
like,
of social media is
it's
really
so
cool.
bad to
Yeah.
like, because you just fucking focus on that negative shit. Or like,
Mhm.
Oh, the idea of social media is so cool because it makes you like, I want to share my experiences with those that I wouldn't come across.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's the idea of social media.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what it turned into is like, ha ha ha, look at me being better than you. That's
Mhm.
all anyone's post has ever been. Because
Yeah.
does anyone actually post like, gonna lay in bed and do absolutely nothing, called out of work today? No, they
No.
never do that. They always are like, God, I'm better than you. I look
Mhm.
good today.
Mhm.
yeah,
Ugh. It's just gross. It's
Yeah.
slimy.
Yeah, and there's always the good side about like you see those people that are living their best life, and you're like, I get jealous. Like, what the
Mhm.
fuck am I doing? I should probably get on that train too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the good thing about it is you get to see
Yeah.
inspiration.
You
really.
get
Yes.
inspiration.
Yeah. And I think it just comes down to like filtering what you expose yourself to, I guess.
Mhm.
Like
Absolutely.
just filtering that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Being like,
Like,
okay.
yeah, I don't want to see that shit. I don't need
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah. Lately, I've learned I have to filter what kind of movies I watch because
Mm.
it will.
Fucking throw like a concept in your head or
Yeah,
something.
it'll throw a tidal wave of feeling of like who I become, and I don't know if it's the kind of person I am with like a Mira disorder and just kind of like want to be what it is that I'm intaking.
Mhm.
But I do need to like watch what I am watching. I
Yeah.
need to watch to make sure that it's not, inhibiting bad thoughts in myself.
Yeah. No, I totally
'Cause
get that.
If you sit around when you're sad and you only listen to sad movies, sad music,
Mm-hmm.
you're just gonna be sad.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
bettering yourself.
What an evil
Yeah.
thing to do.
It is. It's a vicious cycle.
And
We
maybe
all
it's
do
just
it.
being everybody living in this like day and age where everything's just so easy. You
Yeah.
kind of want a struggle,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and so you just listen to sad
Create
music
it
with it.
in
You
your
just
head.
fucking create your own
Yeah.
problems. Like, oh my god, I was doing it probably all this week. Like, oh poor me, I live in Denver and I don't get to see family as much as I want. But I'm good. We could be going to war.
Yeah,
Some
really
shit.
though.
Getting in a draft and having to kill people to survive.
Yeah.
Like some of those horror stories are just like, whoa.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine being our age
Mm-hmm.
or younger
Mm-hmm.
and get pushed out into a vicious fucking world.
Yeah.
Where your life almost is nothing but a number. Where like you get thrown into that, whether it's war, like how people 20 years ago were facing a draft, or whether it was like the combustion of industrialism where you just sat picking
Yeah,
thread out
just a
of like
fucking
shirt
construct-
factories.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
no,
those
anything
line
that it is, you're
workers.
just a number and you're just
Mhm.
there to scrunch it down.
Terrible.
Ugh.
Like people really should think about that. We have it pretty fucking
We have it
easy.
really
Yeah.
good.
It's COVID, and yeah, it sucks, but the liquor stores are still open and
Mhm.
dispensaries, and we can still hang out.
Yeah.
Like, it fucking.
Jeez, I gotta sit on my couch.
Man, I have to go. Yeah, I have to go through a drive-through to get my food.
God,
And takeout. Ugh.
it's the
Yeah.
worst year.
It's gonna get cold after
Yeah.
5 seconds.
And
I
I
can't do
think-
that.
Yeah.
Can't do
And
that.
I
But I'm
think
not gonna
just-
make my own food.
I think
Fuck
this
that.
with this fucking COVID shit, it will make us appreciate those little things.
I fucking
I
hope so.
will.
I really
I'm
hope,
never
like,
not gonna go to a show now, even if it's music I don't listen
Yeah,
to. When there's
seriously.
like, hey, we're gonna go to like, what was that baby metal that they showed us?
Yeah.
Like Chinese girl
Dude, it's
metal.
amazing.
Like,
It's amazing.
it's not my scene, but if someone was like, "There's a show going on right now about
All
it," I'm
about
like,
it. All
I
about
gotta
it.
go.
gotta
Like, I
go.
have to experience this.
That was the kind of bummer with our. We had a show this
Yep.
Saturday, the 12th, but it got
excited for it
fucking canceled. And yeah, you guys were telling me you guys were gonna bring friends. It's like motherfucker,
I
man.
want to see you on a stage, man.
literally.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice. It's such a weird. We've been talking about that a lot. Where like me, Brandon, and Ethan are just kind of stuck
Mm-hmm.
because we're trying so hard and we feel like we're not getting anything out of it, which is fine. We're counting blessings and being like, okay, let's just get on this train. Let's
Right.
start writing music and laying
Yeah.
low and getting ready for that next wave, because there's a
Mhm.
fucking wave coming and we want to be on that.
Something
Mhm.
happening.
Yeah, we just wanted just a little reward of just playing a gig.
Yeah.
And it's just acoustic.
Just
Everybody's
some
fucking,
feedback. Of
yeah, just something
to show your work, like, you know.
Yeah,
Something.
it's such a weird time to try and being a starting band and everything's
I know.
closed and you can't.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
mean,
even do the things that most bands start out with.
Yeah, part
Yeah.
of it is just literally getting out there and marketing everything.
Mhm.
So that turns all pages to social media or YouTube or just all this online content, where the social aspect is definitely a plus.
Mhm.
That's good.
That
We
is.
need
Yes.
that.
I get that.
Yeah, it's
It is a weird time to start something that requires
Yeah.
nothing but people being there in a
reaction,
time
yeah.
where we can't
Yeah.
physically
there.
be anywhere.
Just
Mhm.
live stuff, real if anything.
Yeah, real life.
Ugh, yeah, we're getting pretty tired of all the just digitalized shit. I just even texting people is can I call you or something?
Yeah, can I just
Yeah, can I
like,
fucking talk to someone? Like,
I need real.
fuck.
I think people.
touched.
I need touch me, touch me,
Touch me harder.
I hope it's not super fucking loud. Or something.
Touch me harder.
Yeah,
No, it is a weird time. And your music's great.
thank you.
It just needs to be seen. That is
Yeah.
the really difficult thing
Mhm.
right now.
Yeah, it's working out the kinks.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah.
trying to figure out. Okay, we just gotta adjust. We're not gonna give up.
No,
So
no,
you
you just adapt.
You just adapt and
Yeah.
figure it out. There's the struggle already,
Yeah.
and struggle comes awesomeness later.
Mm-hmm.
I think the greater the struggle, obviously, I'm not gonna self-inflict struggle.
Yeah.
And,
No.
Fucking start doing
Self-sabotage.
heroin or something.
I mean, we all do a little heroin now.
Just
and
little
then.
dabs, little bit,
It's only on the
Just
a
weekends.
little
okay?
bit. Only on the weekends. It's just so
Bunch of
nice to
heroin
fucking get
kids.
zoinked out on some H.
I like getting zooted.
That's a new one.
You can make any word sound like that. Like getting zorped. What? Are you getting zorped this weekend? Yeah, I'm getting
Zorped.
zorped.
I heard a new one about getting drunk.
What was it?
Pete Weber from Havoc.
Nice.
We went to his Twitch stream and he was talking about when they went to Europe for a tour. There was this guy who kept just saying a bunch of different slang for getting fucked up, and one was peppered.
Peppered.
Fucking getting
Peppered.
super peppered.
That's
That's
kinda
he
Sounds like
thinks
a
that's
Boston
great.
thing.
Yeah, well, he is. Probably I'm saying it Boston because he's from fucking Boston. But whenever he says it, it's just like peppered. It's like, that's great.
Yeah.
Fucking
Had a
peppered.
Foss be with you.
Gotta get my Dunkin'.
Mm-hmm.
In the fucking islands. Yeah, which fucking islands you talking about? No, the fucking islands. Yeah, which fucking islands?
God, I would love to go just chill out in that area. I've been to Pennsylvania and kind of New York. Like my dad lives out there. We went for one Christmas, and it was cold as shit. But we went
It's
to New
freezing
York for a
out there.
little bit, and you get to see like Times Square. Like
Mhm.
that was fucking crazy. You see it in movies all the time, and you actually get to see it happening. You're like,
gorgeous.
Mhm.
holy fuck, this is just popping all the time. It's on
So many
fire.
people.
So many,
It's so many people.
just
Yeah.
and different types.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
New York
no
is
one's got
weird.
The same story. Yeah, New York is.
New York is really, really weird.
Yeah.
It's like a jungle gym of people. And you're just like, God, what's going on?
Yeah.
Really.
It's odd. One thing that I was not prepared for any time I visited is that for about 9 months, it's winter there. And I don't think anyone
I heard
actually
the-
understands
The cold
that.
is fucking brutal.
It is brutal. Like,
Damn.
in obviously the winter, I mean, you're getting 13 degrees and
Oof.
snow. But
Yeah, and they're right off the fucking coast too, so they get that fucking.
man, it's just
that's
in
why
your
it's 9
bones.
months of winter, is because there's this cold wind
Yep.
that is just a thing there. And you're just always windy and cold. I think it's why they're so bitter all the time.
Yeah, they're just all pissed off.
They're just pissed and
fucking
cold.
balls are shrunk. And
Yeah, because they can't feel their nipples, so they're just
Yeah.
angry all the time.
it's just like.
I'm fucking walking here. I'm cold.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
Yeah.
I'd be
fuck.
fucking
Be
livid.
grumpy.
It's cold and everybody else is pissed off anyways and just wants to fuck you over.
Yeah, meanwhile, it's December and we're sitting in a roof and I'm sweating.
Yeah, look. Yeah. I made the mistake of wearing black pants.
Same. I'm wearing all black and I'm
Oh fuck,
sweating.
we're all wearing
Yeah.
black pants.
Oh, that sun is fucking a razor right now.
That's why Colorado's so interesting, though, is because we'll be in the midst of December,
Yep.
and it'll be like, oh, you expect 2 feet of snow?
Yeah.
I was thinking
70
about
degrees.
it. Do you think we'll even get snow for Christmas?
I don't know.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
I
even
don't know.
how
We
it's
got
panning
snow
out.
in May. Does anyone remember that?
I do.
It
I
snowed
do.
in May.
It's fucking
That is
weird.
super weird.
So random. Then
This place
it'll
makes no
rain
sense.
and then hail and then fucking stop out of nowhere and then fucking or be sunny and raining.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah,
happens
the
a lot
sun rain
here.
is crazy.
Yeah.
God.
But
It's a weird place. Actually,
It
it's
is. Yeah.
weird.
When I came back, I saw there was snow. I'm like, holy shit, snow. That's fucking sweet.
yeah,
I mean, there's still snow on the roof.
a little bit.
It's like, fuck.
The funniest part is the rivers to like see the high and low tides that happen. And we try to go tubing, and the water is like
Oh
this
my God.
deep.
And duck shit and oh god.
We were swimming through just like feces
Just
nuts.
because it was the bottom of the river.
It's in my mouth.
I just swallowed it.
We were
I
trying
swallowed
so
it.
hard not to touch the water, and we took an air mattress. We took your air
Fuck
mattress.
yeah, we did. Fuck that thing. That thing had its
It had a
Seen better
bulbous
days.
in the center.
yeah, the whole fucking just from fucking humping all the time. Thing just went boom. And I would sleep on that shit and like kind of
That's all.
like adjust my legs so it's like this
Resting
is nice.
It was literally like one of those like exercise balls in the center of the
Had a
mattress.
blowout.
Yeah.
It was super
Oh my
funny.
god. Fuck that thing, yeah. I took Hudson's bed as soon as he was gone. Like, this is mine. This is so much nicer.
This is mine.
Sleeping on an air mattress for 3 years is like, okay.
That air mattress was so funny.
Just starts leaking air as you sleep and just like
Yeah.
We
Oh
wake
my
up on the
God.
ground. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. Well, the ones. Well, definitely after Diego had his Fiesta on fucking mine in my old apartment, started leaking and shit. I'm like, oh my god.
Like,
Get another one. This will be my 4th air mattress.
Yeah, I fucked that air mattress up.
literally.
It's definitely had their wear and tear.
Yeah.
Air mattresses are the weirdest like feeling
Dude,
too.
I want to bring back the waterbed.
Dude,
Yeah.
seriously. Yeah. If I
Just-
could get a waterbed.
Fucking just like my grandma used to have a waterbed and that was the weirdest fucking
Whoa.
shit. Yeah, I didn't know at the time what
Grandma-
waterbeds were like.
Grandma's
4?
fucking phone. dude.
Yeah.
like
And I was like,
10
Grandma, this bed's
grandmas.
fucking pool or some shit. This is
She's, like,
cool.
watching you like don't lay there. Don't
And then
lay right
comes to
there.
my
I know, I'll put
teens
your
and I'm
bed
like,
there.
wait a second. A waterbed?
Waterbed.
Grandma, jeez.
Kind of don't have to work so hard on a waterbed, huh? Like
Just
in
kind of lean back. Does the motion.
motion in the ocean, baby.
It is literally in your fucking room, in your bedroom.
Until it pops and then it's like a fucking
Yeah, it's like,
It's a
tsunami.
did you pee, baby? Nope.
Nope.
Or you're sleeping and fucking fall into it.
Oh my god. Start
Wake up
Drowning.
drowning.
I had a dream I was drowning, and then I drowned.
Yeah.
It just
does.
it
Well,
makes
because I
it
want to
more
bring on
appealing.
more of the homies and shit. And
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Talk about all of our fucking.
We'll have
Just all of
stories.
our
That'd
shit,
be
like-
fucking cool. Just
Oh, yeah.
get all the
Yeah.
guys and
But
fucking talk about all this crazy stories that you guys have.
yeah.
Fucking Airbnb.
We'll have to do some sets at this shindig we're planning.
Mm-hmm.
June 22nd, we're planning on throwing a music festival. Many local bands,
Cool.
including this guy,
That'd be awesome.
which will
Yes.
be super fun.
Fuck, I didn't know about this. I'm all about that.
You're,
Yeah.
you're committed. You're already in it.
Oh, cool. Done.
Already done.
Yeah,
Signed
it's
off.
gonna be a lot of fun. So I guess I didn't tell you about it, but I have land in Bailey, Colorado,
Yeah.
and we're thinking about throwing a music festival for all local friends that are into music,
Mhm.
and just having them all perform.
Independent.
Yeah. Do it yourself.
Yeah. Early memories were just that. I remember like we went to one of his like practice spaces in this grimy place in Fremont, Nebraska, and I just remember like climbing through the drum set like a jungle gym. I'm like,
That's
this is
awesome.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And then John, my stepdad, came into my life, and he was also a drummer, but he was in a more serious band. I can't remember her fucking last name, but it was something Natalie something, and they had like 2 CDs out, and they were doing shows,
Damn.
and so I got to see those practices, and so everything just kind of led to like, okay, I'm just gonna learn the drums because that kind of looks fucking fun and it's kind of dangerous.
Get to
Yeah.
hit things.
Loud.
Oh yeah, it was out there.
Yeah. So I was
Mhm.
on that, and I I was either 8 or 10, just starting playing the drums, and then wanted to be in a band in like 4th grade. Tried to start something with a kid named Mikey. He played guitar. Oh, and Alex. But that never took off because you're just in 4th grade. And I don't
4th graders.
know what the hell we're doing.
Loaded diaper.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I was gonna fucking take this shit seriously. And then it was like 6th grade roll around. I'm like, okay, I really want to try something. And my buddy Parker, he was the
Nice.
first friend I moved. Like when I moved, we moved in with my other family.
Mhm.
I moved to that school in 5th grade, and he invited me to his Halloween party, and that's how I just made friends, was just basically off of him. And then he started learning guitar in like 6th grade, and we got some really fucking funny footage of us like trying to make a song, and it's like 2 chords, and I'm like, and we played it like 50 fucking times in my parents' garage. And like,
Hell
oh my
yeah.
God, this is awful, but yeah, keep going.
Sick.
Mhm.
And then 7th grade rolled around, and this kid named Michael Coffey came into the picture, and he could play
Michael
some mean
Coffey.
guitar. And we got there's some videos on my Instagram, just like little clips of what we're doing. We're just covering songs finally.
Yeah.
And that was just the greatest feeling in the world of like coming together. I was addicted at that point. At that point, I was hooked. These guys kind of were, but Michael got a girlfriend, and just kind of get busy.
Yeah.
Get busy.
Ooh.
Pussy, or playing guitar with dudes.
It is a cloud. It is a cloud that
I'd rather not.
takes over your face.
Especially
Yeah.
in the 7th grade.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
fucked.
I was probably just glad I was ugly, so I didn't get into that shit. So, and then I was just like, all right, this isn't working. Everybody's fucking quitting.
Marshall's that guy.
Yeah.
In high school, I didn't get laid.
I just fucking didn't. I thought it was the worst thing in the world. Everybody else was. I'm like, what about me? But it's for the best, because fucking just end up fucking my guitar hole. All the time. Having sex
Playing
with my
that
guitar.
G string.
Yeah. like this. It developed some skills there.
Yes.
But
Like this.
A little foreplay on the neck.
yeah.
Come on, baby, I'll play you Californication. Where's your guitar? Don't worry about my guitar.
Fuck that thing. Yeah, and I just learned guitar, and he was picking it up, and so I just would jam on his thing, and I was getting pretty good at it. He showed me
Nice.
something. Actually, let me go way back. So 7th grade, I took a trip. My dad does pipelining, and it was in
Yeah.
South Dakota at the time, and it was in a trailer park, and there was usually no fucking kids around. And I was like kind of picking up guitar at that point, and that's when Ethan came into my life. And his parents were also doing the pipelining thing, and they worked together. And he was like, my dad was like, yeah, there's this kid, and he plays guitar. He's your age. You want to fucking hang out? And I'm like, yeah. Beats hanging out with fucking Hudson all day. And then he came over, and fucking Ethan's just
Or shreds.
blew me away.
Yeah.
And at 7th grade, his fucking skills is just fucking, I mean, there's videos that people can check out. It's just so
Mhm.
insane. And I was just like, how the fuck? No way am I getting to that level. But he showed me my first riffs. He showed me like Crazy Train and One by Metallica. And
Yes.
Nice.
I was just like, this is so awesome. Like, we have to be in a band together or something. I don't
Yeah,
know. Like, if I could be in a band with anybody, it's you.
Right.
Mhm.
But he had to go back home to Michigan like late that summer, and I was just torn. That sucked because I missed him, and I was
Mhm.
like, this was really fucking fun.
Mhm.
And that was like 12 or something, and we stayed in contact, and we tried to make something happen through like late middle school, sometimes high school. I was like, you want to fly out here? And we tried to make it happen, and his sister got in a car accident or something, and that was the only time that ever happened again. And he was doing his band's thing. You know, high school happens, just
Yeah.
like drinking,
Yeah.
get fucked up, and you're just having fun.
You live the fast life for a minute.
So I was in,
Yeah.
he was in cover bands, and then I was in some cover bands. Our band Skinner Box with my drummer Trevor Kep and bassist Peyton Stein, and that was everything I ever wanted. I was just singing and playing guitar. I can't sing for shit, but it
Fuck
was
it.
it was
Fuck
just
it.
like fucking. It was just rock.
Yeah.
and it
Nice.
was dirty.
Making something.
And we had like got lucky with like talent shows at school, and there's some
Nice.
videos on YouTube that are just. It was so good that got captured because it was such a special fucking moment.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
And we loved doing that. And then, yeah, senior year rolled around. we had a couple practice places that we had to move. Like I started out with my aunt. She had this big garage after her divorce, and we got to play in there. Just space. She gave me the key. We could go whenever we wanted. Just practice all the
That's
time and
nice.
play and fuck around. And then
Yeah.
moved to the drummer's house in his basement. And somehow word got out that we tried to get this other guitarist, and he like tattled on us because Trevor was a huge fucking smoker, and this guitarist was the principal's son. Yeah, and he's the principal's son, and the bass player, his dad was the football coach, and so they talked, and he's like, "You're not going over there anymore."
Wow.
So we had to transition to this dance club called Create 308, not dance club, but it was a dance studio for fucking kids, and they had this new space in the basement, and they gave us a key, and we got to play there.
Nice.
And I tried to the drummer's brothers came over, and they're old enough to drink, and they brought beer and stuff. I'm like already kind of sketched, like, fuck, I hope we don't get caught with this. I try to hide a beer in the couch just in case somebody came down. I forgot about it, and like the next day a kid like sat on the couch and beer spilled. We were busted after that, and they're like,
beer here?
like, I know you got, the head guy was like, I know you guys aren't drinking, but I'm trying to start a business here. Like, I can't have that happen. So, and I just started falling apart. Then the bassist was kind of pushed into college, and so he had to go there, and me and the drummer.
Family was choosing his life.
Yeah. So it was just kind of split, and I was like, I don't know what to fucking do. It was like December, and then John was like, well, you could just move to Denver. Just try that for a year.
Try it out.
Yeah, try it out.
Literally.
You don't have to stay.
No.
Just give it a go. Like, okay. And
3 years later,
here we are.
here we are.
That's it. And then later this year, like March, I was also talking to John, and I was like, I wonder what Ethan's doing. Like 8 years later, I haven't seen the fucking guy since in the trailer park, and he was like, just call him, you wuss.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm like, oh, yeah.
Just say what's up.
Yeah, he's probably not doing anything. Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, I probably should just give him a call. And he was like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking down. I mean, the guy's just like a super, he's uppity. He's a happy fucking person.
Go with the flow.
Going up with it.
Yeah. He's just, he
He's a high
lives in the
energy dude.
moment all the time. And I'm terrible at that. I'm always like, future.
Mm-hmm.
And that's draining as shit. So, but he
It's a good
flew out
balance.
here. Yeah. He flew out here for a visit for a week. And we played a show with the drummer that we had at the moment, or not a show, but a little live stream. And then he was hooked, and thus living in this fucking apartment. And now we're here and trying to find a fucking show and get shit started.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
yeah.
I'm hoping for the best. We got like a gig January 8th in Ogallala, Nebraska. Fucking knock on wood. Hopefully that doesn't get canceled.
Ogallala.
Yeah. Just doing acoustic stuff
Nice.
until we find an actual drummer. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, you
But-
got a place at our festival.
Dude,
Yes.
I'm super hyped about that. I
It's
didn't
gonna
know.
be fun.
I saw it on your guys' story. I'm like, what's that all about?
It's in the works. It's a progress.
Yeah. Well,
Party
it's
at
a good
the
thing
Moon
you
Tower.
planned it out. You guys
Yeah.
got months of just
So
figuring out
long.
what's going to go on.
We have about 6
Start
months
that
to
buzz.
get it together.
Yeah. And so that's the cool thing about you guys is you're not just bound to just one thing.
No,
No.
that's why
Doing
it's.
the
I
merch
love that
that's
shit.
gonna come out.
Yeah,
If you wanted
merch
to
is
talk
gonna
about
drop.
that now, or
Sure.
Yeah.
We have merch that's gonna drop in 2 weeks. It's gonna be really
I was
cool.
gonna say we should bring up the hiatus or the
hiatus.
fucking break.
Yeah, this is gonna be the last podcast for about 3 weeks until after Christmas.
Yeah.
And then after Christmas, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back heavy. But yeah, so 3-week break. Be back after Christmas so that we have time to see the family and work on 2 large projects that we have planned for what the Real Vibe Check is going to be. That includes we are throwing a music festival in Bailey, Colorado on the 22nd of June.
Yes.
You heard it here.
We are planning on, we already have 3 spots filled for 3 different bands, and we're planning on filling more.
Yeah.
It's a camping excursion.
Mhm.
It's at your own.
That's sick.
BYO everything.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a lot of fun. I think everyone needs a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And especially with the summer, a vaccine should be out. We
Mhm.
can provide, a site so that you can go get rapid testing, and we can show your local areas near
That's
you.
tight. That's
Things like
fucking
that.
cool.
Pretty
That's
easy.
sweet.
I already put that together where literally you can type it in and find rapid testing near you if you want to go to this.
Fuck yeah.
Things like that. But it takes time to put this together, so we need a little bit of a hiatus to really bring it all into focus.
Clear
Yes.
headed, and just fucking attack the points that you want to get. Everybody needs a break.
Everybody. Some fun right now.
Yeah.
But we need to put that in the works. So we're going to do that. We're going to enjoy our holiday, and I hope all of you enjoy your holiday.
Yeah.
And then we will be back, and we'll be back with merch, and I think you guys will really like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't. It's going to be real fun.
Guys come up with some cool shit. It's fucking.
Yeah, that's his merch.
Fucking look at that shit.
Take that shit.
Yeah. But speaking on that, I'd love for you to play something for us.
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
All right. I think I can put something together.
Think you can put something together?
Oh, for sure.
Sick.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Sick. Well, thank you for fucking
Thank you guys.
being here
Yes.
at your own place.
It's fucking honored to be on the real Vibe Check.
Yes. Probably have you on multiple fucking times.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Catch
Had a
up.
good conversation.
Yes.
Awesome.
Fuck
Thank
yeah.
you.
Word. Boom. Get from my head to my throat. Everyone's here, but nobody knows. All of it lies a cup and smoke. Someone get me out of here. Looking at me, feeling again, but I can't tell my friends. Waking up with thoughts in my hands. Oh, yeah. Sun's in my eyes. I can see my reflection. It's only in my heart to give you perception. Don't feel the way I do. You don't feel the way I do. And I know why they go away. And I know why they go away. It's the feeling I get when I'm wasting away. Looking to give it the slip and a trip. Take for a spin and give it a rip. There's no strings that tighten your grip. Someone get me out of here. Seeing the ways and days go blank, but maybe someday I'll see the world through different eyes. Go away, yeah. Deep in my mind, I can't seem to remember. Taking my time, I'm gonna go to this December. You don't see it the way I do. You don't see it the way I do. I know why they go away. And I know why they go away. It's a feeling I get when I'm wasting away. And I know I feel the same. Oh! touch away, and I feel so alone. Someday will save me, but I feel the same. It's a feeling I get when I'm wasting away, and I know I feel the same. Real to me, real to me. That one was called Lenses. That is the second track off of our demo album, Flesh. This next one I'm about to play is called Hermosa Bleach. The sand, wash away your feet and bend, soaked in gold, your heart will beat. Only sand can stop the sea from me. If the ocean could break the spell, I'd ask the sky to take it all. Take the clouds I poured on you. We drink the water, come right into the blue. In the garden, I picked a flower. Without the winter, lemonade the summer. I kept in my house, live forever. Little petals, gazing on high. Just don't understand. Silver streams flow through her hair. Maybe one day I can breathe her air. Again I wander and I wander around. The ocean cries but she won't make a sound. Everyone here is looking for something. Though I love, I will see you again. In the garden, picked a flower. Without the winter, made the summer. I get to my house, live forever. Little petals, gazing on. I know. Oh. Thank you.